Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am Jamie Jo and today I'm going to be taking you through my 2022 curly hair routine, which is super easy and beginner friendly. If you don't know me, I have been doing this curly hair thing on YouTube since maybe like 2017. We've come a long way and my hair at the moment is probably the longest that it has ever been. My routines change year to year as my hair changes and as I grow and as my hair grows and as I try many new products. So this year I've got a whole bunch of new products to show you that I have been loving for months now and that I really use all the time. I'm going to be doing around 5 to 6 steps to get to this end result, but they are super easy. And I'm only using 3 products and the third is optional and not extremely necessary at all. If you want to know a little bit more about my shower routine, I have a very recent video that I just posted about that, and you can do that shower routine followed by this styling routine and you'll have a full curly hair routine. I'm super happy with how this routine turned out, so stay tuned if you want to learn a little bit about your curls and how to easily style them. I love you all and let's hop into the video. It is really hard to see the full length of my hair on camera, so I will scooch back a little bit for you to see. It's very long, so it doesn't sit super round and voluminous like it used to if you've been following me for a while, but I still get a really good amount of volume and definition for the length of my hair. So let's start with the first product, which is a cream, always for me. They're going to hydrate your hair and nourish your hair. This particular cream that I'm using today that I've been loving for a long time is the Curly Girl Movement Curl Styling Milk that defines and nourishes your curls. This is specifically made for curly hair by the Curly Girl Movement, so it's going to have really good ingredients and nothing harsh for your hair. Even though I don't specifically follow the Curly Girl Movement, I still love to use products specifically made for curls that I know are going to work. Okay, so this is what the milk looks like. As you can see, it's not runny. This is lipstick swatches. They're like stuck. As you can see, it's not runny. It's quite a thick product, but it's not super like buttery, greasy or oily. I don't want that at all for my hair because obviously it's not extremely thick or kinky. So I'm going to be raking this through. This is this really simple way to apply the product in your hair. You want to get it everywhere and you want to pull away from the scalp whilst you're applying this because that will give you the most volume. If you don't want volume, you can apply it running your fingers downwards. I like to also just like twist it so the ends get like really nicely saturated. And you want to hear this juicy sound when you like squish your curls. That means it's hydrated well. Now, because I'm only applying 2 products into my hair, I'm not going to be too shy. I'm going to apply until I feel like my hair is evenly coated with the products and that it's nice and hydrated. Don't forget the very front of your hair because people always do and it gets frizzy. And don't you dare forget the crown of your hair. I get complaints that people's curls don't form here well. You just need to give it a little bit of extra focus. Get the products specifically, ow, there's a knot there, in that region and pull it away and apply it evenly. Okay, that is really nicely evenly coated along my whole hair, so that's just simple step number 1. Okay, step number 2 is just going to be taking the Denman brush or a defining brush, parting your hair and combing it to really just get those curls juicy and popping. I'm not going to do a crazy Denman routine because it's not necessary every time you wash your hair. I'm going to part my hair down the center. Parting your hair for curls is pretty essential because otherwise they're just going to do anything that they want. So if you want to part, you make the part. Because I am focusing on volume for my hair, I'm going to be styling a particular way. First though, I'm just going to brush all the way through to ensure that that product is evenly spread and that there are no knots, because there's always knots forming with my hair because it's long. What I'm going to do is just clip away the top section of my hair for now. And I'm just going to focus on styling the bottom so we can evenly style the hair. All I'm going to do with the Denman brush is literally pull away from the scalp, like so, and away from the hair. And as you can see, all those are going to turn into nicely defined curl clumps. And let it fall. And I like to shake them out so that they can naturally form before I start scrunching. So that is step number 2, to part separate and define the hair with the Denman brush. Now for step number 3, I'm still going to be focusing on this bottom section of my hair, and I'm going to be using the Bounce Curl Light Hold Cream. You want your hair to be nice and wet when you're applying the gel, and what we're going to do is just scrunch it in to those already formed curl clumps. As you can see, the Denman defined that nicely, and haven't even scrunched my hair yet. Now I'm scrunching the gel in. You can see how much more lift and hold that the gel has already given the curls. Look at those curls, so nicely formed and defined. Now what we're going to do is repeat step number 2 on the top of our head, followed by step number 3. So let's do that. Now let's just blend those 2 sections together. So I'm going to really gently remove the clip. And this is step number 4. I'm going to flip my head over. I'm going to shake my hair just the tiniest, like this. And apply the tiniest bit of gel to this underneath section. And just scrunch everything. And so this all blends together. Now, my 5th step is to diffuse or air dry your hair. I'm going to be diffusing. I have a complete separate tutorial on this, so I'm not going to show it in today's video. If you want that, just click up here. This is my hair right after it has been diffused. Obviously, this is not the finished result. My hair is quite crunchy in a little bit of a cast from the gel. So we're going to work together as one of our last steps to separate the curls whilst keeping them not frizzy. So I'm going to clip up the top section and just start to separate some of these curls at the bottom of my head. Last product, I'm going to use 1 drop of this Davro Curly Q Hydrating Hair Oil, the tiniest bit. So we've got this is pretty well separated. This is pretty chunky, so let's just very carefully separate this curl here. Okay, now I'm going to just fluff that right out. And just repeat that on the top. And there we have it, guys. This is the finished result of my updated 2022 curly hair routine. My hair is so big and voluminous and juicy yet defined, and it doesn't have a lot of frizz at all. I love all the products that I've used in today's video, and I will link them all in the description box for you to check out and try. I live in Australia, so I'll be linking Australian sites, but you can always just search them up on Google to see if they're available in your country. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you try this routine out, please let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if you want to see any particular videos or you have any curly questions. I will try to get to them and answer them for you, or do a video about it. I love you all so much, and thank you for supporting me. There will be many more videos to come on my channel, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and stay tuned. I love you guys. Bye!